Welcome back. New reported revelations about former President Biden's alleged decline could haunt former VP Harris if she decides to run for California governor. One Democrat who is running, former LA Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, telling Politico today, quote, those who were complicit in the cover-up should take responsibility for the part they played in this debacle, hold themselves accountable, and apologize to the American people. Well, Antonio Villaraigosa joins me now. One of the ironies here, Antonio, is that should former VP Kamala Harris never run for the presidency, in light of the very sad news about former President Biden's cancer diagnosis, is that she may very well be, serving in an actual capacity as some kind of an acting president now while Biden undergoes treatment, had she never run herself for president.
Well, first of all, thank you, Jillian, for having me on the show. Look, I think this book, Original Sin, as I heard Jon Stewart say, has really divulged a complicit, conspiracy, if you will, to keep from the American public the deteriorating condition of President Biden. These are people all around, a coterie of assistants and advisors, seemingly a vice president who had lunch with him on a regular basis, a cabinet member who was participating in those cabinets, whose name was confused, Becerra instead of Becerra, Mayorkas. The fact of the matter is, I've asked a simple question. What did you know? When did you know it? And why didn't you say anything? And as you have said, neither one of them, Javier Becerra, the former HHS secretary, or former Vice President Kamala Harris, have said anything in response. And I think we have a right to know. Look, this isn't just about all of that. This is about the consequences. We had a 100-day election. Look at how that turned out. We could have had
Antonio,
a candidate.
Though, just want the pushback here, right? The obvious pushback from some Democrats, especially those in the Biden circle, is, this is the job, right, of aides to high-profile politicians to try and disguise the unpalatable realities about them in the interest of gaining power or holding on to power. That's what we did here. What's different?
That's not how I look at it, Jillian. I'll tell you, I wouldn't want my advisors lying to the public, and I don't think we should expect that from any advisor, Democrat or Republican. I'd say the same thing.
Sir, I hate to break it to you, but have you ever been to Capitol Hill for more than 5 minutes?
Well, I actually have, and I'm sorry, I don't agree. I don't think that's your job to hide from the public that the president's condition was deteriorating in the way that it was, that they were doing things to keep from the public that deteriorating health condition on his part. And so that's why I've challenged it. Look, I didn't make this up. I didn't write that book. I am responding to it. And all of you are carrying it because it does have consequences. The consequence of that was that we elected Donald Trump, who's cutting Medicaid in California and across the country, whose tariffs are disproportionately hurting middle-class families and small businesses. And so, yes, I'm going to challenge that. And no, I don't agree, Jillian, that this should be the normal course of business in politics. I think that's what people are tired of, both Democrat and Republican.
All right, Antonio, I got to let you go. Thank you for taking time with us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.